Hi tenor saxophones, welcome back. In today's video, we're doing Accent Book 2, page number 14. On today's page, in the upper left-hand corner, we've got an alternate C fingering. The alternate C fingering starts with the fingering for B, first finger, left hand. We're going to add our right hand to the second or the middle side key. Those two fingers together give us alternate C. We'll use them in the fingerings below. The next exercise, or the next item to talk about today, is our rhythm pattern 2/16 and an eighth. This rhythm pattern 2/16 and an eighth is a lot like page 13. It's got 16th notes and eighth notes. However, the 16th notes are in the front of the rhythm, where on our last page they were at the end of the rhythm. When the 2/16 notes and an eighth note come up, we count them like this: 1 E end, 2 E end, 3 E end, 4 E end. Musically, we'll use that counting structure, but I often use the word apple pie as my word because the syllables for apple pie match the rhythm pattern of 2/16 notes and an eighth note. Our first exercise uses the apple pie rhythm many times. In number 45, you'll notice that in measure 1, in the blue shaded area, is our apple pie rhythm. There are several more, and we'll play them right now together. So join me as we play number 45. Hey, 45 has that same rhythm pattern. Apple pie 45. Yeah, so you might use the word 45 as your syllable word for 2/16 and an eighth. Watch out for your F sharps and your C sharps in this number 45. 1, 2, 1 and 2 E and ready, set, go. Let's play it again. The next to last note is a low C sharp. Do you remember the fingering? 1 and 2 E and ready, set, go. Next up is the song Tafta Hindi. This is a really cool sounding Arabic folk song. It uses a B flat in the key signature, and in measure number 4, it puts a C sharp in the song. We're going to make sure that we play that C sharp in measure 4 because we have to repeat that measure. Notice measures 1, 2, 3, and 4 are all part of a repeat. So we'll play that section twice before we move on to measure 5 and the rest of the piece. B flats in the key signature, C sharp in measure 4, and watch out for repeat. 1 and 2, and here we go. Let's go back to measure 5, and let's start there. 1, 2, watch out for B flat. 1 and 2, and measure 5, go. Remember that at any time you can pause, practice, rewind, and review any of these exercises, or the whole video if you really want to. Next up is a French-Canadian folk song, number 47. This piece has quite a long layout because we're going to have to repeat the last 4 measures of the song and then DC al fine. Remember, DC al fine is the sign that composers use when they want us to go back to the beginning and play some of the song again until they write the word fine. So start at the beginning, play line 1 and line 2, repeat those last 4 measures, then go back to the beginning and play to the word fine on line 2. In this song, they're showing us where to use the alternate C. They've shaded the first one in for you. 1 and 2, ready, set, go. Did the alternate C key come in handy? It sure did for me. Notice every time they used it was when B surrounded the note C. I was already using my B finger when I applied for my C, and then I just took it away for the next B. Number 48 is a French folk song and a holiday piece called Pas de Pain. It's in cut time, not 4/4. So we'll make sure that we consider that as we're figuring out our rhythms. 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and a 2 and 1, 2, 1. This piece has an F sharp in the song, but a B flat in the key signature. Take note of that as we play Pas de Pain. Ready? 1 and 2 and play. You may have noticed that the 8th notes sound like 16th notes in cut time, and you're right, they do. In the end of measure, or in the end of line 1, and in the first measure of line 2, they'll sound like 16th notes. Practice them and make sure that your fingerings are smooth. Our last exercise is number 49, accent on tenor sax. This piece is reviewing our F sharps and our C sharps. Let's play it together. 1, 2, and 3, and ready, set, go. Let's do that one again. 1, 2, and 3, and ready, set, go. And make sure you use nice strong air so your sound doesn't go warbly like mine just did. So anyway, I hope this video has been helpful, and I hope that you'll use it again soon if you need to. Remember, it's always here as a resource to use as many times as you need. So until I see you next time, keep practicing.